I'm going to quickly introduce Judge Ken Starr because I do not have an introduction for him. Yeah. As Betty Montgomery mentioned, he was hired by the state of Ohio to help craft legal strategy during the Supreme Court case. It was a great honor to call him and have him agree to come here today, because without him doing that, really kind of got the ball rolling. So Judge Ken Starr, thank you.
Thank you. It is a great honor to be here, and happy anniversary. It was 10 years ago this month, and what a great month it was. And I now want you to join me in a rousing round of applause for the Attorney General who guided the process. I worked for Betty Montgomery, and I was proud to be reporting to Betty Montgomery. Attorney General Betty Montgomery. And in the spirit of the evening, she and Governor Voinovich and Speaker Davidson, other leaders, then Representative Batchelder, now the Speaker, you were fulfilling the promise. You were writing the promise. And tonight, I love that video with the young heroes and hearing the voices of the young heroes who are here tonight. They're the fruits of that promise that was made in the halls in Columbus, and then in the process of litigating in the Supreme Court of the United States. You heard them, those great voices. Jonah Lyle, Shayla Shannon, Gary Thomas, Antonio Blanco, Abria Robinson, and then Walter. Walter, how elegant. Walter told you that you fought for me, Walter, before you even knew me. How powerful. You heard that you are a bundle, an agudath, brought together in this great cause. But you know, these young heroes who we are honoring this evening, because it is all about the students of today and the students who have benefited from these magnificent programs upheld by the Supreme Court of the United States. They too, though, were standing on the shoulders of great, great giants, as we all were and do. It was really at the founding of the American Republic that the Continental Congress in 1787 looked to the West, looked to Ohio and the other states of what were then considered, the future states considered the West, but looking right here to Cleveland, looking to these cities that would emerge. And in 1787 in Philadelphia, in the waning years of government under the Articles of Confederation, and looking ahead to the possibility of a new Constitution, the Continental Congress enacted the Northwest Ordinance. And Section 5 of the Northwest Ordinance had words that have echoed down the corridors of time, and they're here this evening. And we honor those words this evening. The words were these: religion, morality, and knowledge, being necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind, the means of education shall forever be encouraged. Powerful words. And then the Constitution came. And with it, the first Congress assembled in New York. And that first Congress had to think about the territories as well. It needed to look to Cleveland and Columbus and Cincinnati, the cities of the future, and the rural areas. And they decided that the language passed by their predecessors in 1787 was quite good. And so, in 1789, Congress, with James Madison and others who had been present at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, used those same words. They said, we can't improve on those words: religion, morality, and knowledge being necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind. The means of education shall forever be encouraged. That's what you have done with this great movement. You have encouraged the means of education. You have remembered and lifted up the children in the finest traditions of the American spirit. And so from 1787 to 2002, From the meeting in Philadelphia and then in New York to the Supreme Court's decision in Zellman versus Simmons-Harris, it has in fact been a journey that now continues. We honor it tonight, but we honor it only as a milestone, as a pointer along the way that we are charged now to continue this great, great effort, to continue to encourage, yes, religion, morality, and knowledge, because they are necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind. God bless you and the Ohio Choice Movement, and God bless the Supreme Court of the United States as we celebrate this great anniversary of Zellman versus Simmons-Harris.